you've all been waiting for.
Ah, my leg.
Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done.
Oh no, they're going straight to Starfield.
For the
Okay.
biggest game
My leg.
we've ever built.
We've seen Payday 3. We've seen a new Persona game, or not Persona. We've seen a new game from Atlas, which is nice. Hellblade 2 for hybrid. I might have to check out Hellblade 1 because I don't know what's going on there. I'm trying to think some other games. Clockwork looks pretty interesting. What else did they show? I can't remember right now. No, let's see Starfield real quick. Alright, let's see like what exactly we got in Starfield. Not bad though, not bad. I hope.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios.
Then a PS showcase, really interesting. Okay.
To make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you. From the Elder Scrolls.
What was in the PlayStation showcase?
We love creating these worlds and playing in them
2.
just as much as you.
And
throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up.
Actually, I agree with you. I forgot they put them PSVR games in there, and the stupid movie. And some random stuff in the middle. I agree with you. It's the guy from the Evo.
And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look.
I wish they didn't put Overwatch in here, like Overwatch in the showcase, because who cares? But other than that, this is good. This is really good.
This is our first new universe in over 25 years.
25 years. That's
a
crazy.
Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world.
How big is the world, Todd?
It's
How big is the world,
1,000 worlds.
1,000. 16
Because
times the
choice
detail.
of where to go, it's not ours. It's yours.
It's yours.
And it
We're never trying to make a game like this, but much like every other game we made, it just works. it just works.
From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds.
Todd, everything you're saying, I do not care. I just want to see the gameplay.
That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
I cannot trust you until I can actually see me going to that moon.
The galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
That sounds crazy. I don't believe you. Todd, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Also have
you can't be trusted.
An all-new animation system.
Oh?
And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person.
I'm like, that's not first person. There we go. He just zoomed out like, that's not first. Okay, that's good though.
Exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in.
Okay.
You can collect resources.
Like same with No Man's Sky, yep.
Do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Okay, so far to me, it looks like just like a better graphic. Oh, okay, we're fighting. All right, here we go. Never mind, now it's different. Yeah, these are procedures. They are. They are. There's no way they made 1,000 planets from scratch. Okay, there's no gravity here. Low gravity here. What happened there, Todd? My leg.
We do love stuff, and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up. And you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory.
Well, but that's the game without skills.
A ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits.
They do stuff to these spacesuits.
We just obsess over the details.
Okay.
Food. We obsess over food.
Is that a whole plate?
When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship.
Oh, fast travel. Okay.
You have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Like, my name? Like, Trash Kid?
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight.
Okay.
And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch.
I like to look at the
A bit
ship.
of
I like the
lo-fi
interior.
rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
Can you upgrade your ship? Or get
This
a
is your star
different
map.
ship?
It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the
Can
system.
I go to the sun?
Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus
Missions
the
on
many
planets?
planets that are
Oh,
barren
okay, kind
but
of
resource
actually, yeah, it
heavy.
is.
Zoom out even further to see all the
you
systems
zoomed
in
that.
this part of the galaxy.
Okay, now here we got some problems,
Here you
Todd.
can plot a course to ones that are
Todd,
light
this is
years
where
away.
you're starting to lose me,
This
Todd.
uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the
Okay.
most distant ones.
These
But for
planets
now,
have levels
we'll plot
too?
a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city
I
of
don't
New
know.
Atlantis.
This sounds hard to believe. This will actually work. And I saw that each planet has like different levels, or not planet, but like areas. Zay, what it is, Zay? We're watching Starfield Direct.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
I mean, I hope this game is good, because it does look interesting. But I cannot trust them. Wait, can I walk around each planet? Like,
As soon as you land in a
Seems doing good. They show some good
your
games on here.
eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made. Not
Biggest
just in
city you ever
size,
made?
But also in the amount of custom art, crowds,
See?
and quests.
Oh no, that doesn't look good.
So
I mean, it
main
looks
focus
good, but
when
it's
we're
like
designing a city
something's
is
gonna happen.
obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a colony.
And me and Hyper think that this might be
It's a
better
few
than the
moments of
PlayStation
gameplay
Showcase,
that make
the
the
Xbox
space feel like
Showcase.
it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Okay. Like, I want to believe in them, but
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you
I
meet
don't know.
them, Constellation
You
is
forgot?
sort of
Oh,
seen
no.
as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're
They show
the
some
last
interesting
true
games.
explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
if you're a Persona fan, they released like a whole new like game to the series,
And
like
I'm
it's
certain
a
one
whole
of
new
them
IP.
reached out and spoke to you. The
Okay.
artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
Oh my god.
There's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled
This is
system.
like the main story
It's
right here.
definitely an
Okay.
eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader.
Turn it up a little bit
Mateo,
more.
the
Mateo.
theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman
Walter.
in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates?
Through Persona 3 remake.
Highly resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
Thank you, buddy.
The journey you take with
But
Constellation
yeah, Persona
is
3
just
remake.
the first of many you'll embark on. The settled systems is
Fable
home to
4,
all
if you're
kinds
into
of
the Fable
different
series.
stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Oh, a new game from Capcom. Okay, scary.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here
that means there's more
value
settlements
law,
out there in space.
discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
Can I say no?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies.
What is that?
The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies.
Okay. 11 hours
Beyond
on
the United
instant.
Colonies reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems.
Oh?
This is Freestar Collective Space.
Oh, okay. Western space.
The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
Yeah, help. Yeah. Hellblade, Path of
Inn
Goddess.
is an Aquila City fixture.
Yakuza stuff. You Atlas? Yep.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best.
A draw. I knew it was gonna be a draw. I knew it.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the
Metaphor?
job for you.
Yeah, metaphor. I forgot for a second. Yup. What the pleasure.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon.
These are the main
killed, all right?
story planets or areas.
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore. But these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
What are you talking about? What the hell?
The great serpent hungers.
Hell Hydra.
All heathens
Hell Hydra.
shall be made dust in time.
Oh, get my arms. That's our cyberpunk content.
Face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mind.
My arm still hurts.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always
Okay, get them
has.
push up. That's about it, really? Yeah.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have
Put some
before.
indie games in there too,
It's
but
all
yeah.
there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity.
Yeah. I realized when I was like, wait a minute, let me extend my arm. Let me like stretch my arm out real quick and like move it up and down.
Ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see.
Can I go to
and
the sun
stories
just to go to?
experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell.
No,
I'm the type of person who
it's
spends
not. No, it's not
hours
my
in
story.
character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest
customize your
overhauls
character?
was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching out that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Lies. I don't believe you.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells?
No.
Any of this look familiar?
It does not. Oh, here we go.
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick
I
from a
believe when I
lineup
see
of
it,
40
does it.
presets,
Exactly.
and that'll be your starting point.
Okay, 40 presets.
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This
So
new
only have two
system
walk
has
styles?
more to
Okay,
offer
sure.
than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
Doesn't look like
Backgrounds
all
give you a
that
bit of
expensive, but
backstory
alright,
and start you
sure.
out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to
Fallout time.
Dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about
Oh,
backgrounds
okay.
is you never know when yours is going to come in handy.
Oh,
You
that's
could be
pretty
in the middle of a
interesting.
fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to
Depending on your
customize
background,
build
it changes,
even
like,
further by letting you
options.
pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages.
This is definitely Fallout right
you
here.
You can choose to meet your biggest fan.
Whoa, chill. Back up. Back up. Back up.
He'll join your crew and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
No.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air.
I've got to have every molecule.
Hey, yo,
My
back
favorite
up.
trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god.
I have
came across
parents
some
in this?
hostile
Okay.
zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me
Yeah, I
the
thought it was gonna be like
same
more like
religion
a
as them, I was able to
Skyrim
get by
type
without
route.
any
I don't know
issues.
why I thought.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up.
Like an
and
Elder
try to
Scrolls
kill
type
you.
route. I don't know why. It looks
No
like
matter
it's just
what
like
you choose,
Fallout, but
there'll
in
be plenty of
space.
ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
Just shoot him in the back of.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
I was joking. I was joking. Don't do it. I was joking. I'm still worried about the game. I
Once
haven't
you've
been
built the
convinced
perfect
yet.
Character, that's when
That's
your journey
pretty.
can really begin.
That's pretty.
We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system.
A new skill system? How so?
Each time you level up, you get a skill point,
Octopus.
which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
Okay.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
Gotta have the lockpicking minigame. When I turn dark real
Challenges
quick.
become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our
I even
5
see the
different skill
challenges right there.
trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the xenosociology skill
Okay.
because it lets you mind control aliens.
What? I can do what? Level 80?
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Interesting, okay. A lot of different ways to play the
maxing out
game.
my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
I'm down with Dear God. Run the hands. You got punched.
That one's a lot of fun.
Alright. Respect.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So,
I like
I'm out
stealth
there
too.
pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy
Fallout.
is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie and then jumping out and springing on people.
That's nice.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
Is yours off limits?
Boo.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun
Speech at
player.
100. Paradise Physics? Oh yeah, now this is
I
classic
like doing
Bethesda.
my
Yeah.
death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
Oh, this man's chaotic. I respect it.
I like blowing stuff up.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, you got my attention now. Wow, he closed the door on you. That's crazy. He threw a grenade in there and said, "Nah, y'all stay in there." I do like the different ways you can play the game. It's just, will the game work? That's my main thing.
Key aspect of all our games.
In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From
Yeah.
the way we
I
approach
need this game to be
planetary
believable,
atmospheres
too.
to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun.
Interesting. Okay.
Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a
Yep,
planet and
not
head into
messing with
space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
This all looks interesting and cool
out there.
But no, Bethesda, Skyrim and New Vegas is anything to go by. They managed to work and become classics in space. Yeah, yeah.
Because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
But they could mess up like Fallout 76 did when they first launched. That's what I'm worried about. Because like apparently with space games, they always has a chance to mess up. No Man's Sky, not Starfield, but Starfield's never coming out. It's still stuck in like early access.
Your ship is almost
whatever.
like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do.
Yeah.
You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship.
Ooh.
And hire a crew to keep it up and running.
Word?
And it all starts in spaceports.
They're showing us a lot. They must be confident.
Every spaceport
They must be
has a ship
confident in this
technician
game.
where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting.
Bro, the mod in this game is gonna go crazy. The modders, they're gonna go crazy.
Cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling.
There's actually some Star Wars ships in
we're going to
space.
take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see
Everything?
Here. And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything from the systems to the look and layout.
You're crazy. This
Adding
sounds like
a
a
new
very.
habitat module
You're
can
crazy.
give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your
Oh
ship's
no, yeah, the
overall
mod community
silhouette.
goes crazy on Bethesda games.
An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps.
Nah.
You can even fully customize
I
your
can change
paint
that
job
color?
to get the exact look you want.
Nah.
The parts you choose to build with don't
I
just
don't
affect
buy
your
it.
ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship.
Can't wait for my time
You
is
can
to
have
take
modules
engine
for crafting,
spaceship.
or for storing and displaying your weapons.
That'd be
Starfield's
terrifying.
in-game ship manufacturers bring their
And
own
hilarious
look
at
and
the
feel
same
to
time.
every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
They put a lot of time into this game, and I respect that.
Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it.
The platypus.
Where it had a giant tail to it.
I respect
And
it.
we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
That's actually flying. You're
And while
insane.
You can build your home
You're actually
along the
insane.
stars the way
I don't want
you
that.
to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
That's supposed to be Optimus Prime right there, that ship though. Autobots,
Ready to lift
roll
off
out.
when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved
Romance?
anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
Mercenaries, I'm gonna call them.
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship?
Yeah, I've just been here
I gotta
waiting
get
for
off
you.
This rock.
Stomach hurts.
Assign crew to
Been
your
here for
ship or
years.
outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Yeah, if it's got Skyrim notes, yeah.
Getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I
This game could be one of the
to make him feel
robot punch
more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding
this game
tools
could be like
and
one of
selection features in
the best
Starfield,
games of all time.
you'll
Like,
be able to build and
like you
captain
said,
the
like
ship of
Skyrim
your
and
dreams.
Fallout New Vegas stands the test of time, a classic. This could be it.
And now, let's take to the sky.
This has so much potential. It has a better possibility because this is a single-player game, I think. Which their single-player games are usually always great.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers.
What do you mean anything? What do you mean by
Spaceflight
that?
Should be exciting and dangerous. And you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way.
Hyper.
We've
Drive.
extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons.
Okay. Okay.
It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will
strategies.
make your ship faster.
Oh, I like this. Oh.
Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
Oh, you're actually doing this. You're actually doing this.
Moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Run the fade. Huh? Space fade. Let's get it. Oh, he instantly started blasting. You can fight in the first or third person, I think, which is nice.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
I'm impressed. I didn't think they put that much into the space combat and the space field.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your
give me
cockpit.
that. Loot?
You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap.
Or
You can also take
there it
a more
is.
personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
I can board their ship? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. I didn't expect that. That's interesting. I like that. I like that. I'm about to be a pirate spaceman. Okay. That's
Once
dope.
you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
I just jacked this stuff too?
Add to your fleet and
My
retrieve
ship.
it at any spaceport.
What?
But space is way more than fighting for your life.
Ship. Oh, I'm very
Just
intrigued.
like when you're planet side, there are plenty
I'm
of sights
very
to see
intrigued.
and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards.
Ooh.
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new
Bruh,
ship.
this sounds so
civilian,
impressive.
you
Like it's not possible.
Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
What is that on your
Maybe
face?
you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
Oh shoot! What is this fanciness? Oh, okay.
There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Oh.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy.
Okay.
I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships.
I didn't know
wanna
she was
board
that
ships. I'm like,
crazy,
this is now
like with
mine.
the gameplay.
Steal
Gotcha.
all the sandwiches and put
Not
them,
the sandwiches.
in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero.
Skyrim. That's Skyrim.
But I want to go out and
That's
just start
Skyrim.
taking things from people.
Just
as quickly
taking
as
everything
possible.
possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Yeah, I want some
Some
food.
of the best moments
Okay,
are the
yeah.
ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange
okay.
new
Well,
places,
what happened there?
meeting
Why did it get
interesting
why did it get
people,
creepy
and
over
getting
there?
sidetracked on zany adventures.
then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
Yeah, because side quests would be crazy.
We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
But that's the
DNA
games.
is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I want to, but I don't believe you with that 1,000 planet mark.
We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear.
A little fear. That looks like oh my dear God!
A massive playground.
That's a lot of stuff happening right there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 150 cheese round. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Wow.
Hey everybody, we were showing you so much stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, you got me
take a little
intrigued.
break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions.
And this is Bethesda game.
For this game,
or series,
we've done a watch.
Bethesda.
It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, we really took as much care in designing this case as we did to watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist.
Yeah, delaying definitely paid off.
The Starfield universe.
I will never say no to delaying games.
It's very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
If you need to delay a game, go ahead.
We actually have something else.
No second
now
thought,
that
just
we're
do
part
it.
Of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield
They even make custom controllers?
It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship.
What?
Not only that.
No, it's not. You're lying to me.
We've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox.
Custom
and
headset?
This is a perfect
The first
pairing
ever?
with that controller.
Custom headsets, custom controller, probably a custom console, custom computer probably. I don't know, they do custom everything with this game. Oh wow, it actually is. Nah, they going crazy. They going all out for this game. They're going all out with this game. I ain't never seen a Bethesda game this detailed before.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds.
Let's put lower volume down.
Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield?
Yeah, why?
Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore.
Okay.
Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter.
Oh, you make them as we progress through the planet?
It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Yeah.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here.
If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
No, I'm good.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, it's random too. Okay. So even though it's a single player game, we might experience different situations on the same planet. Interesting. Oh, okay, and I started blasting. He's already okay. Okay, you can have 4 weapons. Okay. Quick swap 2. Combat. The gun. Yeah. The gun combat is smooth. It looks smooth.
How you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views.
The beauty.
With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife.
Okay, I see the
Something you've
direction.
never seen before.
I definitely didn't see that. The hell? Close your mouth.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere.
You're a liar. I don't believe
Our
you.
biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Wow, if that's actually all in game, I'll be very impressed on the lighting. I'll be very impressed. So many pictures you can take on this. If this game does come out like this, I think it comes out this year, or maybe next year. If it comes out this year, this will probably be the game of the year.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really
76?
decorate and fine-tune things
Shelters?
much
I know.
easier.
There's like a building game you can do, or like you can build shelters in one of those games. Bases, there we go. They are showing us a lot, and I am very grateful for it.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes. Larger magazines.
Okay,
a selection of grips and barrels. Different ammunition like explosive rounds.
Okay. Dear God.
All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Yes.
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
Get that away from me. Stab. Just ice him.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Yeah. Do that.
With Starfield, we completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid.
Oh, you shot like a little ice canister thing.
It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game I want to say any other game we've done before.
Really interesting.
A lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around.
Okay. Boost pack is really good for
edge in combat.
Useful. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
I'm about to put my points in the boost if I get this game. The boost pack. Any game they done before?
Environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in 0G will actually push you backwards.
What? You
Energy
put that detail
weapons, on the
too?
other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
Okay, that's some detail right there. Okay.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
The hell you just say to me? He's dead already. Oh, that is power.
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
Oh, shoot. Don't do it again, please. Oh, he got the minigun.
Got you covered.
Oh, that was a lot of guns. Wait a minute. That was way more than 4 on that wheel. Like 15 or 20. They're really making it sound like Starfield is a cumulation that word of all the good things about games like Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Yeah, it is. And they took all the good assets on each game and put it into this one mega game. This crazy game right here. Just icing. And I dig it. Fighting humans, robots, animals, aliens. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, okay. The Force?
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we can show here.
That could be
as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
They gotta become a Jedi with that last shot.
That our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
Yes.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
Oh, photo mode, great.
That
great.
Feel of
I
discovery.
love photo modes in
and,
games.
Wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm
That's a
most
beautiful
excited
shot.
about our outpost building systems.
I'm not a builder, but I might take a crack at
you
it.
step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
Yeah, different.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets, the day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Oh, day-night cycle?
Exploration, freedom, the ending.
Vasco,
Ending.
obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher,
Brain sprout.
Brain sprout? No,
I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I
can pass on that.
The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do.
Just chilling at a beach.
It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
Their biggest game ever.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
They announced a release date for Did they announce a release date for this? I don't remember. And if they did, please don't tell me it's September. Please don't tell me it's September if they did. Starfield. You gotta applaud that. You have to applaud that. Are you? Stop it! Why is it always September? There's too much games coming out in September. Give September a goddamn break. Holy shoot. So much stuff comes out in September. Why? Why is everything in September? Why is everything in September? Holy shit. I'm about to lose it. I'm about to lose it. Wait, did they say Game Pass?
Mama said get out of bed, it's time to pray. Leave your ego at the door, it's in the way. Cause we just trying to get ahead, yeah. Put some money in the offering plate.